Hello. Welcome, welcome. This is like really fast. Wait a minute. Hey, SB. How you doing? Hey, Booski. Hey, I tried to be quiet, I really tried. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. And I'm getting so much better at this, y'all. Sis. Did you go look for our tickets? Hey, Jay Parrish. Y'all, I'm trying to be quiet. Oh my god. Hey boo. Yo, I'm really trying. Alright, to the Izzo. Rainy. I really didn't want to go live on this topic, honestly, because in my opinion, I'm gonna say what I thought at the beginning. I genuinely feel, hey colorful, feel like racism and religion are not B sector um not B sector fitting. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a lot of selectiveness in the sector. And I did say if y'all really stood on which on business with Rodney, unsubscribe. Look at the account. Proud of the B sector. A lot of y'all did, but let me say that. You going there north tomorrow? All right, let me know. Thanks, boo. But you know what? Another thing you could do, Mahogany, we go order it and just pick it up from the will call the day of the show. Or they have it like right there at the box when you're going in. Okay. Here's my now. When it turned to underage kids, boys, whatever, that's when I had a whole nother fucking outlet. Rodney, you's a lying motherfucker. Now y'all probably like, why the fuck is that my title is what it is? I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why my title is what it is. We'll have to be on time though. If we do it that way, I think. I'm gonna tell you why my title is what it is. Because I have watched more people try to motherfucker make excuses for Rodney than, although it have been people like, no, fuck that shit, but it's been some motherfuckers that's been down for this shit, or y'all just using it to get back at somebody else. Either way, what I noticed in the B sector, y'all coddle motherfucking people that fuck with kids. Y'all go along with it for a minute, for like a week or two or three. Y'all go along with it. And then those niggas be right back on y'all motherfucking platform. Hey, Bobby Flay, let's keep it a G. Keep it a stack. They be right back on the platforms and y'all be fucking cool with them. That's my nigga, right? And the thing that fucked me up with Rodney was this. Rodney, I don't give a fuck who it is. Especially for something like that. Rodney, you lying. You are so fucking lying, Rodney, and I'm gonna walk it back, right? I'm not big on social media, so I'm not a lot of shit with social media. I'm not social media savvy. I'm probably more perfected this more. You know what I'm saying, right? Me too, colorful. But somebody that I know is real heavy into social media. I hate Twitter. They love Twitter. She loves Twitter. She was able to go back, and your tweets was actually disgusting. The things that you were like that you're into, but that's your business, right? But let me go back, and before I go deeper into that, I'm gonna go back to why I feel like this is the perfect place for Rodney. And some people gonna get mad, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. Y'all want to be honest? I'm gonna say it. This is the perfect place for people like Rodney and the Yusufs, because kids only matter when money is needed. not protection, but when money is needed. It's they were short on kids, and they talked about when money or donation is fucking needed, right? That's when y'all give a fuck. But the mere fact that y'all are actually sitting, not in here, I'm just saying that y'all are sitting up here and listen to 1,001 motherfucking excuses. Number one, Shaquem is not credible. Let's get that part clear. Did y'all forget what Shaquem did? Did y'all forget that Shaquem is the same person that made that made a fake Kimmy account of YouTube that actually was striking people under people of their names, their identity? Y'all remember that? Because that was the whole me and Saida fallout, right? Also, did y'all forget that Shaquem admitted to falsifying messages and read them on Jay Wilson's about women's sexuality? Hey, my internet granny, love you, boo. About women's sexuality. Like, it's like, I'm like, do they not remember this shit? So when the fuck did his word become credible? Now here's another thing. Back to this with the Twitter shit. And I've been saying this forever, but no, everybody keep going over this. Rodney, Shaquem, you know why y'all stories really not standing with you with all this? Oh, thank you, God. I just want to thank God for Shaquem. Shaquem made your shit look worse. Because let me tell you, Rodney, Roman no. What Roman showed it wasn't your motherfucking text. Hey, YTC, hey, boo. I missed your show today. I gotta go and check it out. He showed context to what you were saying. Meech. There was a context to what you were saying. Because a lot of people, what you mean? And you rolled off of that. Well, I don't know. The context of that. Oh, I didn't do that. So what he did was he went all the way back to context. Now, another person looked into your receipts, Rodney, and there was a chunk that was missing within the dates. And I don't want to say you did, but I kind of remember you saying that you were getting all messages so that you could go delete some of it or whatever, which is probably too late because I'm sure people went there. All he did was put context in which, because I'm going to tell you why the context was important. It was very important. Because all we seen was from the tweets, okay, from what we seen on the board, right, was Young Boys got stamina. Shit like that, right? But we didn't know where Rodney was able to get away with a lot of that shit is because we didn't know. Only thing that we knew about was the apes and the gorillas and all that bullshit, right? But what he was able to get away with, Jim, what he was actually able to get away with was the 17-year-old stamina stuff. Why? Because we didn't have context, and it was people actually saying, well, where's the context? Where's the context to it? And what Roman provided was the context. Okay, well, here, this is what. So what Roman did was intensive. He went on the account and went all the way back to each comment, and the comments actually added up to what Rodney was saying. So that's what I mean with the context. So you did need the context of it. Because even with those two little boys fucking kissing, and even if he's saying that he was speaking of himself as a child of bitches, he was speaking of himself as a child when he said the 17-year-old have stamina, right? When he said that, and now it makes fucking sense. It was still inappropriate no matter which way that you look at it. The whole keeping a secret. Now, here's another thing. Let's not forget, he admitted to all of this, and when he volunteered his services, he volunteered his fucking his, what was it, his little interview and all this shit on ZX platform. Now, we may not like ZX, but you got to be honest. He actually went on there and he admitted to doing these things. Nobody is going. I don't give a fuck who you are, how slow you are, how smart you are, how fast you are. Nobody is going to admit to doing the things that Rodney admitted to because they felt pressured to do it. Nothing made sense what he said at all. No. It was needed. It very much was needed. All right, why? And I'm going to tell you why, Booski. I'm going to tell you why it was needed. Because context is one of the questions that they kept questioning. Context is something. They were like, well, why would he say that? What did he say that for? Right? It was almost like Rodney was given a pass. But what did he say that for? So at that point, here's the context. Now what you going to say? Right? So once the context was given and the receipts was dropped, and this is why I don't give a fuck about receipts no more here, because it only is on y'all. Receipts only matter with who y'all wanted to fucking matter with, right? But when the context was given, what happened? And Rodney went on there after the fact, after King Roman's live. And actually, hey Machiavelli, and he confessed to doing this stuff. Yeah, I did it. But then he changed it up this morning. Some of the shit, I don't remember this. So I don't. But no, you confessed to this, right? Now here we go with a 17-year-old. First of all, with any child, I got a problem with that. But with it being a 17-year-old, that's very bothering. And I'm going to tell you why. My 17-year-old is not like your 17-year-old. I have a 17-year-old with a disability, right? Whose mindset is not going to be the same of the average 17-year-old. Therefore, if he's on social media, I do. And I told somebody to say, like, girl, you crazy, you be taking that shit too far. I troll my own fucking kid. And the reason why we do that to make sure that he's able to you know what I mean, to what is it, differentiate, whatever, so that he can tell the difference between if somebody is doing, you know what I'm saying, if this is right, wrong, or to test him with not to accept or what not to do, what not to talk to, even with the Xbox. You got to be very fucking careful. And if right now, if this ain't show y'all anything, snoop into your kids' account, troll the motherfuckers, because guess what? We don't, all we seeing is what we see. Hey, Dr. Sophie, but what we don't see is it could have been a fucking child that responded to motherfucking Rodney and that he was talking to. Okay? No, he shouldn't have said it. He shouldn't. We know that. But the context makes it more fucking concrete. It made it more concrete. It made it more concrete. And right now, the whole Shakim, you're not credible. Nothing you say is credible. And the Grok is not fucking a credible source. AI messes the fuck up. It does. And you can do anything with AI, yes. But that's not a valuable source in how you did it, because the thing is, if I seen you get caught for doing two questionable things, playing with somebody's identity and playing with somebody's sexuality via email or Twitter, something like that, and you supposed to be the one that come up in here to help this person. Oh hell no, Shakim! I don't want Shakim defending me for shit. Another thing, hey lovely love. Another thing, that made my mind, that made this shit look crazy with Rodney is you looked at motherfucker Shaquem as a fucking savior. Your energy was way fucking off. You went in that mother, yes, delusional. You told son, I just want to thank God. You know it. And then wait, cut all of that shit. Rodney Kelly? And you said you're not going to expound on that name, say nothing about it, because that's when doxing come along? Nigga, your reputation is on the line, and you give a fuck to not... Ronnie, you already was doxed. They said some of the messages have been deleted already. What they had is a big chunk of messages that are actually fucking deleted. You have a space damn near like what I think it was. Hit me up. You know the amount of time that time period that those messages were deleted on. Honey, the mere fact that you did not, Mav, good video, boo. The mere fact that you did not fucking say fuck that shit with that Rob Kelly shit. The mere, man, I'm about to tell you the length of time. The mere fact that you went and motherfucking talk about that R. Kelly shit was bad. It was bad. That was bad. That probably made motherfuckers doubt you way motherfucking more. Pinocchio? Could y'all imagine? Pinocchio? A grown-ass man is playing around with Walt Disney characters? Do we not know the stigma behind motherfucking Walt Disney? And the mere fact that you gave a whole performance, and I just want to thank and Rodney, I'm gonna tell you how else I knew that you was lying, nigga. You done started out one motherfucker time. When that shit got real, you ain't stutter for shit, my nigga. Right? The whole, like, everything was just suspect, right, Rodney? And you a little freaky little freak, too, boy. They said that shit nasty. They said you was on that motherfucker getting busy and shit. But the shit that the whole I could keep a secret and like, that shit is crazy because you teach your kids, no, it ain't no fucking secrets. But then I gotta look at somebody like you that's on this motherfucker saying that they could keep a fucking secret. Even with, and you know what, again, even without context of it, hey, AK, without context of it, that shit still was whack. That shit still was out of order. So that kills me, y'all. This is like, well, this and that, and just own that shit, but don't expect nobody to want to fuck with you. Nah, nigga, you better bounce, because I could guarantee you gonna find some motherfucker that's going to call the police, Rodney. I can promise you that. And you know what else is crazy? Because the thing with audio, because y'all kept throwing it, well, audio, you got caught with that. Audio opened up his whole motherfucker file today. And on audio file, and audio explain, you talking 17, 18, same high school, okay? And she talks about Pinocchio shortly after that rabbit hole. Wait a minute. Live, he changed his pic to Pinocchio. Right? You actually ran to Shaquem for fucking help and took everything that he said is a badge of fucking honor when that boy is a liar. But let's go to the gap of the timing. Oh, and let's go to the 7 stars thing. Let me address the 7 stars, because that was something else that people were Like saying, I think next talk about, and a couple other people did say something about the 7 stars docs in one moment. Okay. (2021 to 2020) is totally erased. Totally erased. So I could just about imagine what was there. Now, when they get to the 7 stars, hey, Miss Murdo, when they get to that secret shit, like I don't even let me say I don't even play no fucking secret. I don't play that secret shit. I need to know every fucking thing. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. When 7 stars docs Rodney. 7 stars docs Rodney because Rodney said some smart shit and she wanted to see the picture. She showed Rodney's picture. She didn't do an extensive docs on Rodney. It was like really light work. How do I know? Because she sent me the picture while she was live one day doing Instagram. And it's actually the picture with the butt tooted up in the air. That's how long ago it was. Therefore, she didn't go to the extent of Rodney's social media that far in advance. What I got out of Rodney, whenever somebody said something that you felt as though could be in your favor some type of way, that's what you rolled with. The whole 7 stars things. When that said the thing about the 7 stars, you rolled with that as an excuse. Whenever somebody gave you something that was sort of an outing, that is what you rolled with. That was questioning to me. That was very questioning to me. But the mere fact, I think that, I'm gonna be honest, Rodney, you did that lie was damage control, Rodney. That looked like damage control, and I don't think a lot of people was buying that shit at all. It was something else you did. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to get off anyway, but hold on. Yep, it was damage control. Are you remorseful? I think you're because the thing is you can't be remorseful because you're not owning up to it. You're still lying about it. And whenever you say to a child anything about secrets and somebody coming to you, that's a red flag right there. Like Rodney, you have a lot of fucking red flags. And I have watched you get what it wait. I'm so newsy. He gonna talk about some peace. He does talk about some peace, Lee. He think it's crazy. Anyway, yeah. I hear y'all, Malik. I hear him. He gonna fuck you up. You gonna keep playing with him. You know he's taller than you. So yeah, so when an adult is telling somebody anything, let me say something. When a child is telling another child's secret, see, this is another thing that people don't realize with kids. Kids can't even be trusted with kids. You don't know what's going on. That's why I don't play that sleepover shit. You ain't sleeping over my house and they not sleeping the fuck over yours. Because you don't know what the fuck is going on with people. Now, when it got to that motherfucking race shit, I didn't give a fuck, right? I call plenty of motherfucking nigga bitches. I use that word, right? But when it got to the whole 17-year-old Rodney left a bad taste in my fucking mouth. I don't think that you're remorseful. I do think that you play fucking games. Shakim, I do think that you thank you for that part right there, because that's what I wanted to touch on next. Shakim, the only reason why you came the fuck out is because it was Roman and Pizarro, the both two names that I think Pizarro probably was the most vocal, and you went out because of fucking Roman, because he came with the amount of fucking receipts. And then when you tried to hold up that motherfucker Brianna fucking receipt and said that it was a fake receipt done on you, only thing that flashed back to me was that fake motherfucking receipt that you did with Kimmy fucking name. Because what I actually really fucking think that you were going to fucking strike using Brianna's name, other content creators, but you slipped the fuck up with the names, and you slipped up and used Lemon Mom name instead. Then the whole Twitter shit, you made no fucking sense. For you to be so fucking intelligent, that shit made no sense. And then you sitting there acting as if we did not fucking sit and watch you tell a whole fucking lie on Jay Wilson's fucking platform. Wait a minute, Jay Wilson, let me touch you too. Let's touch you too, Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, you in a fucking chat, and you like, well, don't just, just do this, it'll be okay. Get the fuck out of here. And see, this is what I mean. And see, when it comes to stereotypes and stigmas, and this is how, hey, twin, and this is, hey, Lean Bing, this is how shit be going, like, far as with, with the community. Did I say that right? The community, right? Okay, whatever. With the community, while stigmas come, they do the perversion and shit like that. They try to tie that stigma in and throw them labels on people. It's because of the shit that you did today, Jay Wilson. Not just today. You were very fucking protective over Yusuf. You were protective when it came to Yusuf. Well, wait a minute. Let's just, I need to hear from him. Let me tell you something. When a child the fuck is involved, that child is fucking right until the person that's being accused, until that person is being accused, is proven to be fucking innocent. Do these little motherfuckers lie? They lie. Oh, yes, they do lie. Oh. But guess the fuck what? I'm not taking a fucking chance and say, hey, Mason, I hope I pronounced that right, and saying that child's a fucking a liar, nothing like that, without looking into and double looking on this one. Because first of all, I want to know what the fuck is up with you that this kid gonna lie on you about that shit. Where there's smoke, 9 times out of 10, there is fire. Hey, Hip. So that shit was crazy to me, Jay Wilson, because whenever it come to some pedophilia shit on this motherfucking this internet, you always fucking speaking for the fucking man. And it's not the women that get it, it's the men, but you always taking up for the man. Well, I gotta hear, no, fuck that shit. When it's a child to fucking involved, it is our responsibility, whether it's your child or not, to protect children, okay? To be their fucking voice. And the last few incidents that happened involving children, you have been the predator fucking voice. That was weird as fuck to me. Okay, Rainy, take that shit all the way back to Larry motherfucking Nelson. That's the shit that irritates the fuck out of me. Another thing is, had this been somebody else, let's bring somebody else in this. Had this been Lemon, y'all would have had Lemon Mom on this motherfucker. Can I talk to your mother? Can I talk to your mother? He do Captain away, but defending Rodney. Okay, okay, and we know Catherine got a little mental issues and shit, right? She got a little shit going on. But this shit right here with Rodney is sick. And I can't see nobody in their right fucking mind sitting there, especially fucking mothers. The mothers that fucking complain about, they talk about my kids. I can't see you bitches that's sitting there giving Rodney a motherfucking the benefit of doubt when y'all fucking seen the fucking receipts yesterday. So you mean to tell me within a matter of what, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, that Roman was able to create those posts? He commented under those posts. That's some sick ass shit. And Rodney, and Ken, you do say some fucked up ass shit. You say some real sick ass shit. But you own your shit. But Rodney, you was so fucking quick to say that shit about Ken. We seen it. He on for what we seen, or what he said to me, or anybody else, right? Because we seen Edie. I did say, right? But here's the thing, Rodney. You're lying about it. Depending on how much support you have, or if it's all the way up where you're being pressured to tell the truth, or people making you stand in that shit when your foot is held to the fire, then it's yeah, I did, yes, well, well, they made me say that, but I meant like when I was 17-year-old and I had stamina. I don't give a fuck who it is. Even with those two boys kissing, that still was inappropriate for a 40-something year, or for an adult. Fuck the age, for an adult to be commenting about his fucking sexual stamina. How he used to get it in at the age of 17 under any fucking body's post. So I just gotta keep it honest. I think that's some sick ass shit. I think it's some sick motherfuckers upholding this shit. And when y'all seeing it, well, no, wait a minute, and y'all question what he did, Patriots, he fucked all that shit. Fuck all of that. It's a 17 that we know. Two things that he said that we know, because he agreed to it and then said, oh, no. You can't say I do it and I take it back. That's the shit. Now that's the shit that really irritated me. The shit that really fucking irritated me was to take it back, because you didn't take it seriously and you thought that you was gonna skate off of that shit. And you sort of kind of did. You did. But you acting like y'all playing snatchies. I grabbed your chips. No. Hey, you can take it back. It's no takesy back with nobody fucking saying some shit like that you have fucking put up there. Do you know that once it's on the internet, it's there forever? It's there forever. Okay? I apologize from the bottom of my heart. If you didn't do this shit, what the fuck are you apologizing for? Own your shit. Cause I'm gonna be honest, you was owning that motherfucking that racism shit. You definitely was owning that shit. So what are you apologizing from the bottom? If you didn't mean it, as far as with the is it true or is it not? No, it's fucking true. It's true. And I think you just honestly, what I think you're doing is just making the hole deeper and deeper for yourself. That's all you're doing. That's all you doing. And that look crazy. You look crazy. And anybody supporting you right now look crazy as fuck. For real. So y'all, that's all I had to say. I tried to hold my motherfucking piece on, and it's still a lot more that I want to say on that shit. But I'm just gonna fucking let that shit go, and I'm about to go look at my movie until the fucking aunties come on. But I know them aunties gonna fuck you up, right? They gonna fuck you up tonight, for Lord. Tonight is the night, baby. They about to get your ass, okay? And then you see what I mean about what sometimes it's best to just disappear and let the content motherfucking flow. Because guess what, Lemon? You wasn't here. And that content is content, and bitch, stay your ass in no motherfucking clouds. But this is what I mean, Lemon. This is exactly what I mean about stay away. Because now there's nobody to deflect on. Rodney got to stand in that shit. Niggas got to stand in that shit. So we ain't deflected to no motherfucking limit sexuality, no, fuck that. We gonna stay in this shit right here. No more moving the motherfucking goalposts. We gonna address that shit. But the sad thing is, it's gonna be some of y'all that Rodney right back up on your motherfucking platform knowing he said that shit. Knowing he said that shit. Let Rodney throw a cash at real quick. Anyway, y'all. Hey, Latia. I'm about to get off of here. Y'all have a beautiful motherfucking day. I know this motherfucker's gonna be mad a little bit at me, but y'all know I don't give a fuck. Let's have it. But I said I spoke my piece on it, and I got a lot more to say. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But I'm sure that I'll be back out. But for now, I'm just gonna wait. Y'all be good. Peace.